It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome to Sketch Sunday. So today, I am digging into my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I am pulling out all the orange, all the orange. So this layout is going to be quite monochromatic, and our sketch is from Page Maps. And mine's going to be kind of mirrored. Now, it doesn't call for any mixed media, but I'm going to use some. So I have this awesome stencil from Bramble Fox, and I just want to give a little nod to something in the background. So I am grabbing my Distress inks, and I am using Abandoned Coral as well as Fossilized Amber. And I am just using the Tim Holtz little daubers, and I'm trying not to move my stencil, but I think it moves anyway. And I'm just doing a little bit kind of in a diagonal design. So I'm just spreading around the color. There is literally no rhyme or reason to anything that I'm doing. At this point, I'm not really sure about anything other than my photo. So my photo is an old picture, and it's a picture of a brick building. And I was hoping that I would have a brick stencil, but I didn't. So this was the closest thing I had. And on the building, it says Ruckman Building, erected in 1957, 52. I think it's 52. And it's very orange. So I decided I'm going to embrace the orange and go with it. So I have a little bit of this glitter glaze left in apricot that's kind of coppery. So I figure coppery orange would be good. But it's done, you guys. Like, I am surprised that I didn't break my palette knife getting this out, because it was pretty dried up. And honestly, it was almost gone. So, I mean, I could maybe have gotten one layout left, maybe. So I definitely used that up, which is super exciting. I love to use up stuff, especially mixed media, because I don't do a ton of mixed media. But the Brutus Monroe glitter glaze, I definitely am a fan. Thank you, Sandy, for bringing the glitter glaze into our world. So I did use marshmallow cardstock, even though it wasn't super wet. So it's really thick. So to distress the edges, I am really getting after it, because it is thick, thick paper. And then I went in my orange papers and I pulled out, it almost looks like orange linen. And it is an SEI paper, and it's from one of my paper pads. So I've been really contemplating, do I tear apart my paper pads? Do I not tear apart my paper pads? Like, I'm trying to figure out like how I use them better. I don't seem to reach a ton for my paper pads. So what I've kind of decided is I've tore apart two, maybe three of them that aren't very themey, and separated them by color and put them in my bag. So if I need an orange piece of paper, I go to the orange bag, and that's kind of how I'm working it. I haven't tore apart anything that is very themey or anything that I'm like, oh, I definitely want to use all of these papers together. So I'm starting with those. I'm going to see how it works, because I can't jump all the way in. I don't know. I can't make the move. So baby steps. I need baby steps. I know I put something out in one of the Facebook groups, and for the majority of people, they're like, yeah, tear them apart. So I have lots of backup, but I'm still very nervous. So I took my photo and I matted it in white so that it would stand out. And then I'm going to mat it in this gingham orange as well. I did round the corners of the white because my photo's corners are rounded. And then from my scrap bin, I just grabbed 3 pieces of orange paper, cut them into strips, and those are going to go with the strips in the sketch. So I have bordered my white background like in the sketch, and I have the strips that are like in the sketch. And that is pretty much it. That is the inspiration I took from the sketch, which is totally fine. You definitely don't have to use a sketch to its entirety and make it a scrap lift. You can definitely take some inspiration from it and just go with it. I do tend to refer to a sketch frequently, but I have to say it is kind of fun to like look at the sketch and then just see where it takes you. So I've got my strips of paper down, and now I'm going to pop up my photo. I'm using my Big Mama foam tape from Spiegel Mom Scraps on the back of my photo cluster. And then I am going to pull off that backing and stick it down, and then I can start to do some embellishing. So for the most part, the embellishments come from my How to Kill a Kit with Style embellishment, but I do pull in, I think, 2 pieces from my like random bowls. So I am going to use this as my title. It says Document Our Story. So crazy enough, I actually have to find out what the story is with this building so that I can document it. And because there is so much like just brick on the photo, the majority of my title is going to fit right on the photo, and I really like how that looks. So I'm excited about that, and I am excited to find out the story. So I will talk to my grandpa, and I will also dig into and see what I can find on the internet as well. So I had two stickers left on this sticker sheet from Cocoa Vanilla. One had an ice cream on it and it said sweet. So I just tucked that ice cream underneath and hid it. And then the other piece, I don't know what it said, but I tore it in half and made it a layer. It does have a little bit of like aqua green in it, so I figured it would be okay to bring in this, I think it's a birdhouse. Obviously this building is not a birdhouse, but I figured it was okay. So it's got a little touch of green, so I guess it's not completely monochromatic. And then there was that orange paper airplane, which I thought, yeah, why not? From this Cocoa Vanilla sheet, oh, I'm down to 1 piece left. So I just put a little tab up there at the top. And then this is that piece that I brought in. It was a cut apart. It says "We Were Here," and I'm going to add that. Oh, and I do add that little vellum, whatchamacallit, ruler? It's a ruler. That vellum ruler, I figure, you know, it's a building. You can measure the building. It's about that tall. And then I have this little piece and it says a family. So I'm going to pop that on. And then I have 2 of these, like, they were Amy Tan clear stickers and they're orange. So they're just going to make it on. This little label does not. But I have a couple of these enamel shapes left, so all of those will make it on, which is exciting. So there were 2 hearts and 2 dots. So that piece that says "we were here" kind of looks like a tag, so it has a hole. So I'm going to go ahead and add the enamel dot to that to cover that tag hole so that it is all covered for Miss Sandy. No naked tag holes on this layout. So that is my layout. I hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely love it. I'm really excited to actually find out the story and maybe do a little journaling, you know, because I'm terrible at that. But I plan to get that done. Because I have the gold title, I am going to add some gold Heidi Shine. And that's going to do it. So in the description box below, there will be a link to Moira and her video. And then there will be a link to Amber's Instagram, so you can see their take on the sketch this Sunday. We would love for you to play along. If you do, please tag us. We'd love to see what you guys make. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.